Hey everyone, Techne here with the headset review, and the headset we have today is the Cooler Master MH751 gaming headset. Now right off the bat, I was kind of nervous and excited with this headset right here, right? Number one, nervous because I haven't used many Cooler Master products, maybe a few just here and there, right? So I just didn't really know what I was getting myself into. Then I was so excited because I've heard so many great things. The reviews are fantastic. You guys have been requesting the heck out of this headset right here, so I'm super excited, to pick it up and actually give it a test. Let me pull you in, show you, and then we'll be right back and we'll talk about it a little bit. Hey, I'll be right back with you. So in your boxers, you can get your headset, you'll get your microphone, which is detachable right here. You get your 3.5 audio cable with your inline controls right there. And all these cables, by the way, are heavy-duty braided cables, by the way. And you also get a splitter for PC for your mic and all that right there. And then, of course, they're going to give you this goofy little bag for your headphones. I don't know. Do you guys actually use these bags? I've done a few headset reviews, and a few of them have come with these bags. I don't know. Do you guys actually use them? Because me personally, never. But one thing I want to point out that's really cool, so we got all of our stuff that's in the box. We have the box right here. Now when I was looking at these online, I'm like, wow, well those look kind of tiny as far as the pictures, you know what I mean? And it was so weird. When I got them in the mail, I had this gigantic box. So I don't know if we can really justify the headset with the box on camera. But anyways, the headset is pretty stinking small compared to the box. It's almost like the exact same size of the picture right there. Anyways, inside you get this heavy duty box. Almost like what you'd expect with like Beats or something like that, you know what I mean? So then you take that big old heavy duty cover off. Bam, you got a little piece of foam, some little advertisement junk. And then you get this inside. Like, this is all heavy-duty foam. I mean, it is so nice. The headset comes in there, and it's just, I mean, it is just like, honestly, I thought the headset was bigger. When I got the box, I was like, wow, this thing must be bigger than I think, But then I take it out, and of course, the headset's still pretty small in here, right? Get your accessories up here. But what I want to point out is it is packaged extremely well in this nice, soft foam right here. Now, like we'll get into later on in the video, we're going to talk about price, and I think this plays a little bit into it, this packaging. As great as this packaging is, and I absolutely love it, I think it's unnecessary, and I would like to shave off a few bucks, but we'll get into price later on down there in the video. Alright, so what did you guys think about the close-ups though? My personal opinion, I think they are perfect. They're not flashy, they don't scream gaming, they're not big and bulky or anything, they just look solid and crisp, and like I said, when you got them on your head here, I mean, again, they're not just out there, and they're not like, bam, like this massive gaming headset or anything. I mean, you can wear these out in public, and no one's going to ever know that this is a gaming headset on your head. And they look really, really sharp. All right, so number one, like we always do, I want to kick it off with comfort here, right? There's a lot of things as far as the build that play into the comfort, but I can't hold myself back here. I got to talk about this comfort, because let me tell you what, these things are so incredibly cozy. Like, wow, like just, I can't stress it. It's like, I'm talking up there with the Arctics, right? And that's a lot for me to say. Y'all know I love my Arctics headsets, right? And this is up there. I mean, these things are so stinking cozy. No pressure points. You have swiveling ear cups, as you can see. They can go totally flat, right? You got some turn like that right there. It's just, I mean, I'm telling you what. They are pillows on your head, and they feel like they are floating there. Very, very comfortable. A++. Alright, so let's go on and talk about the build, which plays a lot into that comfort. Now, number one, as you can see, the ear cups right here, they are all pleather, and they are so soft. Like, so incredibly soft. You got a little bit of padding in there as well, which you all know if you've seen some of my other headset reviews. I prefer taking it out because I think that kind of, just kind of muffles the sound a little bit. It's not drastic here, but I tried taking the ear cups off, and I couldn't get them. I don't know if you can, but it was quite a struggle, so I didn't want to go any further and ruin them by any means. But again, as far as the ear cups, so stinking cozy. And that also goes for the headband right up here. As you can see, it's all wrapped in that pleather as well. and super duper soft right there. Now there is a little bit of trickery in with this headband. As you can see right around here, we got it super soft. I don't know how well you guys can actually see how far I'm pressing it in on the camera, but from down here to here, about that inch right there, it's actually thick plastic. So you really don't have much padding right on the side. It kind of starts right here where the thick padding starts going. So again, going back to that comfort, when I put them on my head, like again, this part that's sticking out right here, that's where that plastic is. So I don't know, maybe if you got a wider head, maybe you might feel that a little bit. But as far as me, again, where that plastic is, instead of the padding, it just bypasses right away and presses all on the top right there. So again, I think we're covered as far as the headband, but keep that in mind. If you have a wider head, you might feel that little bit of plastic on the side of there. All right, now a few other things on comfort. You adjust them right here, as you can hear the clicks, and they're pretty firm. Like when you adjust them, they stay there. When you put them on your head, they don't just automatically move around and slide. They really stay there. And as you can see, talking a little bit on build right there, they are metal reinforced in there. So they kind of just hold into there. Now they do go into plastic right here. This little bit that looks like it might be metal, it's actually plastic. And so is that right there. But again, you do have the metal reinforced right there in the middle. Now talking about that metal reinforced right there going into plastic to plastic, as I showed you earlier, they do have swivel right there. And when you look, I know the camera can't pick this up, but underneath here, you can see how it's got one little piece of plastic and a screw going up into there. So all in all, that we have that metal support right there. We have that one little bracket going into here to there with that little notch. So again, you're still going to have that pressure going right there. So how durable is that going to hold up over time? I don't know. If you look at the band right here, let's get some focus. See how it slits up right there? So we have it right here and it slits up. So what I think that is, like when you pull it out, they kind of go against each other right there. So you're not getting one solid pressure point when they're just like this. Again, you kind of got them against each other. I'm not making any sense here right now, but catch my drift. They're not going right into each other. They're kind of on top. So whenever you slide them out, if you can see right here, so watch the little arms right over here, right? So they're kind of pulling out on each other right there rather than just giving all of that pressure on that one little bracket right there, which I think is just fantastic. I've never seen that before, but I think that's just genius because, again, you're relieving that pressure off that one point right there and it's going across the entire bracket, kind of, you know, balancing out right there. Really solid. Now, the one last thing talking about build and comfort right here, I want to show you inside the ear cups if we can pick it up right there. I barely pick it up. You see how the bracket right there kind of goes in, a little hollow in there, right? Can you guys even see? There we go. You can see a little bit on this side a little bit better, right? So it's just really thin plastic, and then you got it supported throughout there. Now that's the way the entire arm is right there. So it's pretty thin. I mean, you can almost bend it just a little bit. I mean, you gotta squeeze it pretty hard. It's not very easy by any means, but that's how they kind of make these lightweight. And let me tell you what, these things are incredibly, incredibly lightweight. Like just, wow. I mean, super lightweight, but again, you got enough force, so if you're moving your head around or everything, they're not moving around on you, right? They're just, I can't stress it enough. It's a perfect fit. It's a perfect feel. It really is. But again, I can see how they made them lightweight and everything in it. They almost make me nervous, to be honest with you, right? Again, that plastic is super thin over there, so if you just drop these, I don't know, will they break? I don't know, you know, I'm incredibly careful with my stuff. I always set it down nice and light. But again, I just want to let you know, like, we're going into plastic brackets there, same up here, and this plastic's incredibly thin. So I think you have a better chance on these things cracking or just breaking on you, you know what I mean? So as far as build, what I would say is just be careful with them. Again, they don't feel cheap by any means, not at all, but you can see how they made them lightweight, you know what I mean? So again, that's all I can say is just be careful with them. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about sound. And as I showed you earlier, they do connect by 3.5, so you can use them across every single platform, whether it be Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, mobile, anything that uses 3.5 right there. And again, they use a very heavy-duty braided cable right here with your controls right in line. As you can see, you have mic mute and then your volume rocker right there. Now, one really cool thing I want to show you, as you saw the slots earlier, you had the mic slot and then the jack for your 3.5 wire right there. It's really cool, and I doubt you guys can see this on camera. Actually, I know you can't. There's some notches on that right there. But anyways, what you can do is line those notches up into here. Bam. So now your 3.5 is in there, and it's in there pretty secure. But the cool touch is you twist it, and now it's locked in there. I mean, it's not going anywhere, right? It's super cool. So again, the 3.5 just goes in, just like every other headset, right? And it's in there, and it's in there secure. But they added that extra little touch where if you just spin it, bam, and now that cable's locked in there. I really, really like that. But all in all, as far as sound across every single device from PC to every console to listen to music to editing videos, I mean, these things were solid. If there's one thing I'd say maybe there was just a pinch. And when I say a pinch, I mean a very mild pinch, extra mids right there. But that may just be my personal hearing. So let's kind of leave that right there. But all in all, across the board, they had bass, they had the highs, and it was so balanced. It was just very crisp, and I was very, very happy with the soundstage. And honestly, to top it off, to make it even better, if you're on Xbox or PC or whatever, and you can use that Windows Sonic sound, or if you have Dolby Atmos, which is what I have and I prefer. Now, no, none of those Dolby Atmos or Sonic surround sound. No, it does not sound like any true surround sound by any means. But what it does is I feel like it kind of throws in this, preset EQ into the headset, or any headset if you're using any of those programs, by the way. But anyways, what it does is just balances it out. It brings those highs out just a little bit more and kind of brings out that bass a little bit more. And it really just, like, honestly, using Dolby Atmos when I was playing on PC, it brought this headset so much more to life. It was just absolutely mind-blowing. It sounded so good. All right, so far, this thing sounded a little bit too good to be true, right? As far as sound and comfort, complete win. A++, right? Total win right there. The build, I gotta put it there as questionable. It's not cheap. It's not junky by any means. But again, maybe, like I stated before, just be careful with them, right? But I gotta give them a win across the board so far. But let's go on and do a mic test right here. As you can see, the mic is detachable. And as you can see, it has a little funky shape on the bottom, which matches right up with the hole on the bottom of the headset. So you know you're putting it in the right way there. And then it just goes nice and flush. Really good look. And the mic is bendable right there. And it pretty much stays in whichever position you want. All right, so we are now using the mic on the headset. And while we're doing this mic test, I'm just going to show you the headset on Amazon right here. And as you can see, they are listed at $69.99, MSRP at $86.99. And that's what we're going to go into right now. We're going to start talking about that price. All right, so before we start talking about that price right there, let's go and talk about that mic test. I thought it was pretty stinking good. What did you guys think? Again, I was really shocked with it. I really liked it. It's just very crisp. It didn't sound tinny or anything. I was pretty happy with the mic test. All right, so everything sounded perfect with this headset, right? I mean, and it really is. It's such a great headset. But again, talking about that price, $70 is pretty much what they are all the time. Don't even look at it as a sale price. But we can go straight to the MSRP, which is, what was it, $86.99? There's no way ever I would recommend this headset at that right at $90 price range. I mean, you're opening up a massive selection of headsets when you get close to that $100 price range, right? So no, MSRP, as great as I make them sound and as great as they are, I think there's better options out there around that $100 price range. But let's go on and focus it at that $69.99, that $70 price range. And it's honestly kind of tough for me right there as well. It really is. Yes, I think it's worth it at that $70, and yes, I think you're going to be happy with them. But again, at $70, you have so many more headsets open up. You got HyperX, you got so many Steel Series, there's such a massive market around that $70 right there. I caught this headset on a daily deal, and this is where I really class this headset as a buy now. I caught it at $49.99 as a daily deal, and if you catch it for that price, do not pass them up at all. If you see them right there, scoop them up. Again, I think they're still worth that $70, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Again, there's so many other options at that. You can get into a massive comparison and, oh, hey, is this, or this better than this? You know what I mean? And you kind of got to, say, oh, well, hey, would I rather that or this? It's a really tough decision when you get up there, But me personally, I'd probably pick something else at that $70 price range, as much as I love these. But again, you put that $50 price range on it, get rid of this fluffy, nice box, you know what I mean? Let's knock off $5, $10 or something. Put them at $59. I would recommend them all day long. $49, you better have these things in your cart and press checkout as soon as you can before that sale goes away. But hey, all in all, I love this headset. I think we have a complete win here right now. Again, that price just kind of bugs me a little bit. So just you put them on your wish list or something. Keep an eye on them. Watch them to go on sale. When they go on sale, scoop them up. Do not second guess it. Scoop them up when they go on sale. But hey, all in all, I give these things 2 thumbs up. I really, really like them. But hey, thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. And I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.